go. See if we can get some air and some tires here. Now I got to go back to the garage and get the jack, get it off these blocks. BRB. It was a great idea to schlep this thing across the street. It only weighs about a zillion pounds. This thing weighs more than tile, if that's even possible. All right, where am I going? I don't have any idea how I jacked this thing up. Originality. See if I can find a good spot underneath here. That one's off and that one's off. Okay. Moment of truth, or matter of time, until the caboose is back on terra firma for a good long time. Let's see how this looks. Nice and slow. And that jack is released. So it's firmly on terra firmally. Does it roll? No. She ain't a roller. We'll see what we can do about that. Next up, tow strap time. I got a little access point right there. Should be able to do this. All I need is a tow strap. BRB. Okay, got the old tow strap here. See what happens. I get my other workhorse out. Sure. What could go wrong? Think of a single thing. Let's see what happens here. Give it a little tug. I'm gonna have to steer it once in a while. It's not quite angled in there right. Well, she's putting up a fight. I'm gonna have to go get the big gun. It's the way it goes sometimes. Not your fault, Mr. Every day you're hustling. Try to eat a log. Awesome. Let me show you where it was, and then I'll take another walk around in somewhat daylight out here. We've got the typical Indiana overcast garbage day. This barn gets water. It probably had water standing. Let's see if I can find a watermark on something. That wood there, it didn't go that high. The water weeped up that, but it had water standing in here from a lot of different times since it's been sitting over here, but not too many noticeable leaks. Here's a problem right here. That's evidence of a rodent, so that is not cool. This is where I pulled the jack stand out of the ground to get it to move, so I don't see any leakage in here, which is nice. Definitely some divots in the ground from sitting, but yeah, this part of the garage floor hasn't seen daylight in 20 years. there's not going to be any putting a front license plate on here anytime soon. Looks like the bumper cover's got to come off because that on the left there, the anchor just rotted off. So that's awesome. I don't know what I could get to cover that up. Maybe just run a giant 40-foot long screw through it to hook into something. We'll see. A lot of cobwebs. You can see where the tire was, and it had been flat, but then the water came in there, and here's a 454-foot long valve stem for some reason. Sticks out past the edge of the wheel. It's stupid. A little bit more red paint from the new hood. And then this spot here had maybe a carpenter bee going to town over it in the roof, the ceiling, who knows. Got all the mud flaps on there, which is, I didn't realize that. I thought I was missing a mud flap. I did put an aftermarket exhaust on here at some point. And that probably needs to go because it's too loud now. I don't like it that loud. It doesn't need to be loud. It's not a loud car. It's got a tiny engine in it. It's meant for boulevard cruising. And I'll show you why eventually. Yeah, there's two more sets of mud flaps. It's got the chrome on the back wheel, over the back wheel still. But the front, one of them popped off one time, and I wasn't having one on one side and not on the other, so the other one came off. I'll see if I can find a replacement for that. And again, with the stupid long valve stem, get that fixed. Here's some problem here. You can see how uneven the body lines are right in through this area. Some more deer-related stuff. A lot of paint missing there. That might be able to be repaired. I don't know. A new fender might be in order. Might be the best way to go, but you know, hopefully this doesn't fall off of here. Seems to be on there pretty good. As far as I know, the pop-ups work just fine. You see a real bad crinkle in the hood there. Got some work to do on that. Maybe get a new hood. That'd be ideal if I could find one of those somewhere. All right, got it over here. Next is the foam cannon. I fire up this pressure washer, get after this bad boy. Get her hosed off so we can get it into the garage and start to do some work. Pulling it over here, noticed, guess what? No brakes at all. Pedal went right to the floor. There was a lot of spring in the pedal, but she didn't stop or anything. Tried to stop the truck with it, and it just, like I said, went right to the floor. So gonna have a lot of work to do there probably. Hopefully nothing went too wrong underneath there. I can't imagine what could happen to it after 20 years of sitting in the garage. Why on earth the brakes wouldn't work? What's up? Oh, here we go. You can tell by how much foam I used that I used about what it would take to do 4 or 5 cars probably. But I didn't have much of it, or I thought I didn't. But you can tell by how much is caked on the ground that it's a lot. So this should be great. Look at the brown doo-doo dripping off of it. Goodbye, barn dust and dirt. Now the fun part's gonna start. I'm gonna use green, but I'm gonna have yellow in my pocket just in case. So as it's drying off, I'm seeing all of the blemishes I forgot about. The bumper hit something. I didn't hit anything, the bumper hit it. And it creased the paint, and the paint's coming off of the bumper. So there's a repair there. Got a chip in the windshield I forgot all about. That's been there since I bought the car, I swear. Oh, here's a spot right here. When you're driving down 96th Street on Halloween, and someone eggs you coming the other direction, kids, get that egg off of your car as fast as you can, because it just ate this paint off and that ain't coming back. So paint job definitely in order for this machine. Saw a couple spots that I remembered on both sides underneath the door where it meets. There's rust, and it's bad. And I think that's the same on all these cars. This one particular, to have a space like that. But that's really it. There's some surface rust. There's some places where the water, constantly drains. It's got a little rust right here, some on the back. But when I was hitting it with the pressure washer, I was taking off some of the pinstriping under the driver door here. And then I remembered to slow down, because it's not a race to get this thing done. I need to be thorough about it, have fun. So I was careful the rest of the way down, but it took the pinstripe right off under the driver door there. The back of this car, though, definitely the best part of it. She's got a good looking rear end. The front's kind of mangled, but back's in good shape. It's got a crack here right by the keyhole for the deck, for the hatchback, and I think that all of them have that just from shutting the hatch down. The hatch weighs about 17,000 pounds, so the gas struts are completely done. I got a new set of those in the basement, so we'll be putting those on probably first to keep this thing held upright so we can work on the back of it. The first part of getting this thing going is going to be the fuel delivery system, and you got to go in the back under the hatch. There's a trap door there to get into the top of the tank. That's where we're going to start at. So she's loaded with speakers. I'll show you that. They're probably dry rotted to no end, and they're Series 1 Fosgates. And I think I got one off of Luger and maybe one off of Lane. I don't know. Both those guys instrumental in getting this thing thumping like it does. Can't wait to hear that again in some fashion. The acoustics are great in the hatchback, and that's why these were so desirable back then. Hitting the wheels of the pressure washer was how you end up just needing a rain suit, basically, especially these honeycomb looking things. And I just stopped hitting those because I'm going to have to pop these off and give them some real love. There's a lot of caked on brake dust and dirt and grime on there that wasn't going to come off anyway. So the wheels are going to come off, and hopefully bring those back around meticulously. But that's a huge part of the project of this car, along with fixing this front end. And like I said, it ain't bad. It's definitely a 30 footer, 40 footer, 60 footer, 100 footer. I don't know, several footer. Ooh. Yeah, a little bit of rust under the fender well back here. It's a back wheel drive car, and it just kicks the salt right up there to start eating the fender. Thanks Indiana, with your car eating roads. Next part of this project is getting it into the garage here. No brakes, by the way. Pulled it across the street, and pulling around the yard, noticed that the brakes were not happening. I tried to stop the truck with the brakes, and I just put the pedal right to the floor. There's a lot of spring in the pedal, so the spring is great, but there's no, it may just be out of brake sauce. I don't know, but we'll find out. But getting it across the street was a nightmare because of traffic, and my wife did an excellent job under pressure there. So shout out to her. Can't wait to get this thing into the garage and get wrenching on it. I'm gonna give it another bath here, probably hit it with the old wash mitts, try to get some more of this off of here. Believe it or not, this car was probably waxed before I put it away, because that's how I take care of it, this thing especially. It has about 10,000 coats of wax on it. A lot of them are gone, it looks like, but I did give it a lot of wax at several points in its life. So we'll see what happens, but thanks for watching.